Right, hi guys. I hope you're all well. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're all having a great day. Apologies for the slight delay, and also that I've only putting it out now on the Tuesday, following the epic events of the Saturday. Um, Too much celebrating, I think, is the best way to describe it. But yeah, anyway. What a series it's been, and what a match it was on Saturday. The Aussies came back um, as I thought they would, especially after that idiot Clive Woodward come out and made his comments about them lacking a winning mentality. Honestly, what is that guy trying to do? Like trying to help them win? Because I can't think of a better thing for him to have said than that to get them motivated. Absolutely ridiculous and stupid comments. Someone needs to gag him, basically, because that is just pure stupidity of the highest order. So, anyway, let's leave that behind. I also need to say that I was extremely disappointed by a lot of these so-called experts, and there's been a few experts, shall we say, um, poking their heads up, popping their heads up here, there, and everywhere recently, not just in the media, on YouTube as well. But the less said about that, the better. But yeah, these so-called experts, these pundits coming out and saying how they wanted Australia to put in a really good performance and give the Lions a real proper match. Why? Just go out there and let's absolutely decimate them. It's up there, and all these people were British pundits, British and Irish pundits. I'm sorry, no. I'm not interested. I don't care. Let the Aussies worry about themselves. We don't need to worry about them. Let's worry about our own team and let them worry about themselves. So, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm not having that. So, the game itself, like I say, first half, I thought that the Aussies played really well, showed a lot of fight and a lot of spirit, and they were easily the better side. But the game sort of turned right towards the end of the first half, and that turns provided the catalyst for what came on in the second half, because in that second half, the Lions fought back and showed their mettle and their passion and desire to win, and that's what they did in the end. And it was a bit disputed. The Aussies weren't happy about the winning try, saying they thought it was highly dubious. Sorry, it was like the officials said it was fine, so that's the end of it. End of story. And we've seen plenty of Aussie sporting teams, in recent years, but none more so than the cricket at Lords recently, where many people feel they cheated to win the test. So, yeah, it's a bit rich. Kettle calling the copper black, I think, to be quite honest. So, anyway, look, the game ended in a 29-26 victory for the Lions, and we can see there the magnificent James Lowe. Again, I think he's been superb. I think he's a great player. And, brilliant performance from the lads in the end. First half was a bit ropey, but they pulled it out of the bag when it mattered and got the job done. And here's the guy who got the important try. Fantastic score right at the death. And here's the breakdown of all the results. All the match stats. So Lions won 29-26. there were tries from Sheehan, Curry, Jones, Byrne and Keenan, and conversions. There were 2 of them from Finn Russell. He didn't have his greatest day, in my opinion, but when it counted, he delivered. And for the Aussies, again, I thought Liner played quite well. He's only a young lad, let's not forget, so he'll have better days in his future career, I'm sure. And he looks a real talent, and he's certainly one to watch in the future. But I'm not going to say anything more positive about them. But that's their problem. It's nothing to do with me. So, yeah, the Lions won the 2025 series. They've now got a 2-0 lead. There's one more test to come in Sydney this coming Saturday, and the Lions, if they win that, they could get a 3-0 series victory, and I don't think the Lions have done that since the beginning of the last century. So over 100 years, more around about 100 years since then. So be a fantastic achievement if they're able to pull off a 3-0 victory. And I don't see any reason, if they play to their potential and go in with the right attitude, that they can't do it, because clearly they're the better side. They really are. They were well below par on Saturday in that first half. And if they go in with a full strength team and the right mental attitude, I think that they can definitely pull it off. And that's what I want to see. I don't want to see any letting up. I don't want to see like midweek players brought in or anything like that. I want to see a proper team, full strength, and I want to see them go for the jugular. That's what I want to see. And let's go for the 3-0. Let's rub their noses in it. And let's go for it. And let's create some history. Why not? This Lions team has definitely got the ability to do it. They've got the players to do it. And they got the right, I believe they got the right mental attitude. I'm still not convinced about the captain. He's a great player. There's no doubt about that. But I just do not think he's captain material. But that's just my opinion. Other people will have a different opinion of it than me. That's fine. But yeah, it's not for me. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. Let's just hope that they can go out on Saturday and seal a 3-0 series victory. And like I say, I don't think the Lions have managed to achieve that since the beginning of the last century. So, about 100 odd years ago. So, come on, you Lions, let's get the job done. 3-0, rub their noses in it. Come on. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to watch the highlights from that second test, and I hope you're going to enjoy this. So let's see.
And they turn down the kick at the post to go for the try. And Bundyaki, Gibson Park, chances, score! It was bold, it was spot on. Australia think the ball might have been dropped and not scored.
I know. Thanks.
Conan is he to be denied?
There's a knock on, but there's previous offside by goal. So we restart the game with a penalty against goal.
The Lions are all in here. There's simply no debate now about whether they'll kick this. They've gone all out for a try. If the Wallabies can survive, they can't! It was a dive. In the act of scoring, Dan Sheehan. Yeah, he's scoring that try all right, and that's what mattered to the referee. And that's what matters to the Lions supporters. Well, it stopped. But Gordon's having a go, and he's strong, and it's another offside, and it might be another try. Referee will take a look. Well, it's not. It keeps going. Wilson to McWright. Ikitau's in there. Is that it? It is. It's Slipper. He doesn't score many. It's going to get worse for the Lions. Freeman goes to the sin bin. James Slipper scores his 4th international try in 146 caps.
Tackle! Backwards!
Finn Russell is on his own here. Finn Russell is on his own.
He was calling, and it never gets there because Gordon has gone now. They were wounded. They were always going to fight, but this is some fight. Jorgensen, that footwork. Got such power in the step, the way he gets away.
Bundyaki is isolated here.
McWright, have they seen it? And it's on to right, Suaalii. Oh, Suaalii comes into the series. Oh, they're away again. Right, Australian confidence growing by the minute.
Well, they needed the public behind them. 30 minutes into this game, they are right behind them. The MCG, like we said, it is rocking here.
Australia hitting hard in defence. That wasn't happening last week. None of this was happening last week. Gibson Park makes the break. Conan on. Curry. That happened last week. And he scores again.
A really good finish here from Tom Curry. This needed a bit of finishing. Good step. And he's 2 from 2 in Lions tests this year.
Sheehan looks to show that footwork. In goes the 9. Now the release. Out it comes. And over it goes! Hugh Jones has been a star of this tour. And the Lions are starring here. Needs something to show for it, and I think Lyon is going to deliver it. Yes, he is. 26-17. Lions are about to change it up. Jorgensen inside, Gleeson, good ball. McWright looks for the space, looks for the support. Suaalii, what a tackle that is. So important from Curry. Might have stopped to try that. It's caused the knock on. He's had maximum defensive effect, and Australia know it. They know they've got to start to cut this deficit before it gets too squeaky. Low again, he's so strong in these situations. Tagburn toe! Is that a motion towards a series win? Still so much to do, but what a score! How they'd love this as well. And they've got it. Burn goes forward. What a finish. What a test. Russell thinks about the kick again, looks for the pass. He found it last week at the start. Doesn't do it now. Ryan. Gibson Park. Keenan. Conan's waiting. Keenan! They've done it! The story written as the Lions would have wished for now. What a finish! Wilson's desperate here, and Tozy arrives.
Maro, go away.
What do they know?
I think we did go away.
What do they hope for?
Do you know?
Well, Tizano's gone rocking back there, and I think that's the potential issue, isn't it? Morgan, Tizano.
Let's put on the screen. Let's go through it. Both of them. the player are rugging at the same time in a dynamic ruck. Player is wrapping. We don't see any full play. Try stand.
Look at the smile from Jack Morgan. You've not lost it, mate. You've helped win it. Russell takes his time, of course he does. And for once, he doesn't care. The Lions win the series. Their first series win since Australia 12 years ago. But this time, they've done it with a test match to spare.
So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Absolutely brilliant stuff, in my opinion. I get very emotional when I see that. I just think it's amazing. And I just want to big up the fans as well, the Lions fans. Then that stadium, it was apparently capacity 90,000 people. And I have to say, I reckon at least 2/3, if not more, were Lions fans. That's 60,000 people. It is unbelievable the support that team is able to muster. Like, and it's not just down the road, it's like the other side of the world. Like, you know, people, you'd have to travel on, like, by plane for like a day to get there, more or less. It's wild. It really is wild. And it just shows how much the Lions means to people. And because I know what it means to me, I'm like buzzing for it. I really am. And I'm getting excited already about thinking about Saturday's match because, like I said, we've got a chance to make history. 100 years since the Lions have won a Test series with like a clean sweep. It is going to be an unbelievable achievement. Like, you know, they will go down if they win that Test series, which I think they will with a clean sweep. It'd be like, I think they will have to go down as one of the greatest Lions teams ever. They really will, because it's a phenomenal achievement. It really is. It's unbelievable. You know, and like, fair play to all those people that have gone all that way out there to support the team and all the money they spent, because it's not cheap either to go all that way. And those players, they deserve a mountain of credit because it is absolutely superb, in my opinion. It really is. I'm absolutely buzzing about it, you know, especially when I think about, well, no, I'm not going to go down that route. I was going to say something about Arsenal, but I'm not going to ruin the stream by kicking off about that team. So, yeah, it was great. And I loved every minute of it. I thought it was superb. I thought the Lions played really well, and massive respect and congratulations to them all, and Andy Farrell and all the coaching staff. If they don't win the Team of the Year award at the BBC Sports Personality of the Year, there's something seriously wrong with this country. There really is, because they should win it at a canter. And I'd be like, I would imagine that one of them would definitely be in the running for the Personality of the Year award as well. And, you know, they should be honoured. They really should, because particularly if they go and get a 3-0 clean sweep victory, it would be unbelievable. It's like over 100 years now since this has happened. So they have to. I mean, if they don't get recognised in some shape or form, it will be an absolute disgrace. And we just got a visitor. Christopher Ryan's in the chat. Hi, Christopher. Hope you're well. He says, big up, Warren. It's nice to see you, Christopher. Thanks for coming in, mate. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm buzzing, mate. I can't lie. I'm absolutely buzzing. I think this is brilliant. And yeah, I think that we're going to do it. I really do. I think we're going to go to Sydney. And as long as they pick the right team and the mentality's right, I think we can beat them. I definitely do, and make it a 3-0 series victory. Because the thing is, the Aussies, they're going to be absolutely seething. Because we went to a cathedral. We went to the cathedral of Australian sport, the MCG. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like one of their greatest. I'm not really sure how to explain it, because it's one of their. It's like hallowed ground for Australian sport. It really is. It's a bit like Yankee Stadium in New York, or Wembley Stadium in London, in England, or Hampden Park in Glasgow. All these stadiums I've just mentioned, they're sacrosanct. They're sacrosanct. They're like cathedrals, like literally. Like, you talk to any American about Yankee Stadium, and like the place is like literally like a cathedral, especially for New Yorkers, right? They absolutely love the place, and rightly so. It's like, it is an impressive place. So for the Lions to go to the Aussie version of that and do what they did is just, for my opinion, it's unbelievable. And Christopher Ryan says he never knew that I was into rugby. Yeah, mate, I am. I love rugby. I used to have to play it when I was at school. I was a prop forward. So yeah, I like it. I love all the physicality of it and whatnot. I just think it's absolutely brilliant. One of my good mates, big up Steve if you're watching. He used to play out in the wing for the local club, and I had a never say die attitude. And yeah, Christopher says, do you prefer it to football? Well, probably at the moment with what's going on at my football club, mate. Yeah, because I just think football, like as it is at the minute, it's dying on its feet. It really is. I despair about what's going on, but let's not talk about that. But I'm not an expert, so don't listen to me. There's plenty of other people on YouTube who think they're experts, but I'm not one of them. So I'm just a regular guy sitting in front of a laptop, the same as anyone else could be. Just giving my opinion. So some of them might be valid, some of them might be completely off key, but who knows? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, Christopher. It's lovely to see you in the chat. And yeah, I'm going to end the stream now, and I'll be back again to do another one of these. I'm going to do a preview for the game on Saturday, hopefully I'll be able to do it on Friday. So yeah, look out for that. And I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. And Christopher Ryan says, as an Irishman, rugby over the years has been really tough, losing to New Zealand over the year. Yeah, you've had mate, Irish rugby is phenomenal. It really is. Like, I saw this stat the other day and it just blew me away. That the Irish rugby team have only lost one game against the other home. Well, I've got to call them the home nations because I can't think of, or the triple crown contenders. It's unreal. That record is unbelievable. And yeah, you've had some tough luck against it, like tough encounters with the Kiwis, but they are an elite level rugby team. I don't think we would be walking away from New Zealand with a 2-0. We wouldn't be in New Zealand playing the All Blacks having got a 2-0 lead in test matches against them. I just don't see that happening. But definitely not against the Springboks, because I just like them two. I think they're out on their own. I then think the third best team is Ireland, and then maybe Argentina. The Lions, if they were counted in that as well, probably be up there. But yeah, certainly not England. I just think they're a shambles. I know they had a good season in the Six Nations last year, but I don't know how some of those players in that Lions team, the English ones, how they managed to get in the squad. I don't understand it. But yeah, no. So yeah, you've had tricky matches against the Kiwis. But that World Cup, the last World Cup, when Ireland were drawn against my country, although I haven't got a Scottish accent, I am Scottish. We got drawn in a group with you and South Africa. That was just a nightmare. It was a nightmare. It really was. But like that South African team, they're unreal. They really are. And the All Blacks, when it comes to the World Cup, they're always ready and roaring to go. And what a rugby nation they are. They're phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, anyway, listen, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the show. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Hopefully, maybe next Friday. Well, it has to be because I can't do it Saturday morning. So it will have to be, I'll try and get it out for Friday. So look, take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming in and watching. And please don't forget to put a like on the video. And, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new. That'd be brilliant. And I hope you enjoyed it. There is, if some people have only just come in, there is match highlights on this video, as well as me talking nonsense throughout the course of the video. There is some match highlights there, so probably just go back to the beginning and go through it, and you'll see those. So take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Remember, take care of yourselves and share some love and kindness around the world. And have a great day. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.